hello, out there in the lovely world of STPVV, whatever it is, land. I'll put my teeth in, shall I do?
You must. And hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world.
As long as it's not good night and bedtime.
Exactly.
We're
Because we're
Kirsty
here
and
on
Matt.
a Monday night.
Yep. We're Kirsty and Matt, just throwing it out there, let you know, not two random people just chatting away to you.
And welcome to our Monday night show. The way it works each week, we pose a question to yourself, and what we say to yourself is that if you answer that and you're chosen, that from there we'll give you our input and then basically you get a reading, or you can post a question of your own, which are the only two ways to get a reading. So what is our question tonight?
Our question tonight, dear, is in Reiki, they say, just for today, I would... whatever that is. Did you like that? And what would you do spiritually just for today?
So if you answer that and you're chosen, then once we give you our input, then you'll get a reading. But like I said, if you don't want to do that, the other option, and the only other option, is that basically you ask us a spiritual question. We'll try and answer it as best as we can. Again, they're the only two ways to get a reading, so please do not give us anything else. The final thing to say on this is that obviously we're working live. Don't put any personal information, because obviously it's of a sensitive nature and we don't want to put that out because it's gone out in the public domain. And also there is only ourselves doing the reading, so there won't be anybody online who will be saying to you, you know, would you like a read, anything like that. They've got nothing to do with SPTV. If you get that, then just block them and just report that to SPTV.
So there you go, that's all the formals done today. So how are you lot out there?
So any hellos, please, Mr. Producer?
Oh, hello Joanne
John
Lewis. And all live on chat. Yes, hello.
Hello, Reese Daniels.
Hi Reese, nice to see you. Oh, lovely Lynn Taylor.
Hi,
how
Lynn.
are you?
Hi, Heidi Spicer.
Heidi, hi. Michelle Harris, good evening. Nice to meet you too.
Hello there, Michelle. Hello, Sue Morris.
Hi. Lucita Ellie. Hello, my loves, all the way from New Jersey. Excellent. And hello to you too, my darling. Oh.
Hello, Suzanne Riches.
Hi, Suzanne. Good morning from New Zealand. Good morning to you, Mia. Hope it's lovely there, but
hello,
it is.
Mia, Maya. Hello, Catherine Sibley.
Hi, Catherine. Oh, hello, Claire Colbeck.
Hello, Claire. Hello, Donna McConnor.
Okay, hi, nice to see you. Diane Tyra?
Hello, Diane.
Sorry, I've got me. Stephanie Ewing. Oh, no, that's
hello,
definitely... I bet you get ribbed, don't you, about that horrible programme, Dallas. Was it Dallas?
No, it won't be so mature, JR and stuff like that. Hello, Heather Robinson.
I bet you do get ribbed. Hello, Heather. Hi, Lisa Wilkinson. How are you,
Lisa.
darling? Oh, lovely Gail. Hello, you
Gail.
Sweetheart. Hello, lovely Stacey. Oh, you lovely lot are on tonight. Lovely to see you all. And there she is, Alison Barton, ready to with her leapfrogging children.
Hello, Millie B.
Hi, Millie. Apparently, you got a hi, Patricia Artist. Big shout out for amazing Alison, Gail and Stace. You guys did an amazing job today, apparently. So lots of love coming out for you, and a big whoop up for you for being such little heroes. So well done.
Hello, Holly.
Oh, lovely Holly as well. Hello, darling.
Hello, LJ Blue Eyes.
Hello, lovey. Hey, Kerry Ahern. Nice to see you.
Hello, Tina Place.
Hi. Just for today, I start work and I'm joining on here. I love it.
Hello, Catherine Walsh.
Catherine Walsh. Hello. Hello, Pamela Malamala. How are you, my lovey?
Jumping cars, Pamela. Hello,
yeah,
Stephanie.
like Dallas. Stephanie. I'm so sorry. I couldn't resist it, and I bet you've heard that like a million times.
Hello, Josh Hughes.
Hi, Josh.
It's 8 o'clock, Josh. Hello, Hezval.
Hi, Esval. Hello, Dawn Taylor.
Hello, Dawn.
Good evening.
And have we got any questions?
Moondaz, hello. Okay.
Hello, Emma Betteridge.
Okay. Hi, Emma Betteridge. Hi, Carly Luke Grimes.
Hello, Carly. Hello, Cheryl Berdenack.
Hi, Cheryl.
Or Berdenack, I should say.
Hi, Krish.
Hello, Krish Flay.
Nice to see you. Angel Barrachil.
Barrachil, yeah. Hello, Angel.
Hello, beautiful you. Lovely roses everywhere.
Hello, Lee Amy Lane.
Hi, Lee Amy Lane. What a lovely picture. First time watcher. Hey.
Hello, Holly Saunders.
Hi, Holly. Oh, welcome back. Thank you for coming back. And welcome to all you lovely newbies. Thank you so much.
I never even recognised you then, Holly, because I haven't seen you for ages. No, joking aside, hello to you. Hello, Palevi. Sharma.
Hi.
Hello.
Heather Robinson. Just for today, I try and set some time aside to meditate. Oh, that's really nice. I hope it works, my lovey.
Hi, Jade.
Hi, Jade. You're
Good to see
new. Okay, lovely to see you, my darling.
You know what? She looks like the Jade that was on last week and the week before, but I know she's new.
Hi, Pam Goodyear. Mr. Producer, you are in so much trouble for me. Do you know that, Mr.? He's been really cheeky in my ear, and we're trying to be really sensible here. Just letting you know, you guys know what's going on. He's been a little tinker tonight.
Hello, Ben.
Oh, Ben's waiting by the TV, waiting for his name. Hi, Ben. Hi.
Hi, Benny Ty.
Hi.
Hello, Ben.
Kim Hartnett, there is the question, is down here somewhere. I don't know if that really worked because all I can see is just me and him. So, Mr. Producer, I tell you, I don't know what's going on with him today. He's very naughty. We're not going to let him have any more time out anymore because he misbehaves.
Hello, Emma Adams.
Hi, Emma Adams. How are you, my darling? Hi, Kim. Kim Day. Evening all. Evening all. Sounds like placement, doesn't it? Evening all.
Any questions, Mr. Producer?
Okay. Okay. So, Lisa Wilkinson, I have been having a high-pitched tone now and again in my ears the last couple of weeks. Is that anything to do with my spiritual development? It's not like tinnitus. My ears are just fine. Okay, my darling, if you've had your ears checked out by the doctors, then I would actually say it's a big possibility that is spirit. What happens is they come in with their little radio and they tune your ears and your hearing to the frequency, and that's kind of what's going on with that going on there. For those of you that are old enough to remember twiddling the knobs on a radio, no innuendos or puns intended, and it kind of just used to find the right station. That's kind of what's happening on there. Anything to add, Mr. Grogan?
No, just the same. Just everything that Kirsty says. So what happens is once they've got the right frequency, then you will start to hear clearer the spirit communications. It can feel a bit uncomfortable. It can feel like it's or lots of different noises that are sort of happening, but it's just getting to the right frequency. Once that's done, that'll all stop until it needs to be retuned again. When your audience needs to be reevaluated again as you start to develop more and more.
Indeed. Okay, so Lisa, I have pulled some cards for you now, my darling. Sorry, my hair's really fluffing about today. The card I've got here now is about, you know how sometimes when we get a bit tired and then we get a bit fed up sometimes the meh seems to pull us in, you know, the real grumpy stuff. I feel like sometimes life's got a little bit serious for you, Lisa, and it's kind of trying to sort of squish you down a little bit. I feel like you've got to make that decision to actually, no, I'm not letting that happen. I'm going to fight this. I'm going to make this go up. This is about tuning into your own feelings and accepting how you feel, my darling. Because I have got these beautiful cards, because I'm showing off again. Look at this. I love these cards. These are my favourite cards in the world at the moment. Because look how gorgeous that card is. And it's the Raven is coming in. It's talking about your truth, my darling. This is talking about you connecting in with how you feel and knowing actually it's okay to be grumpy. And once you've accepted it, or it's okay to be sad, or it's okay to be whatever it is emotion that you're feeling, it's okay. And I feel like you just need to learn to TLC yourself, you know, give yourself a little bit of love, give yourself a little bit of I'm gonna be okay, and just allow yourself to go through it and come out the other side. Okay, I know the number 3 must be important to you, my darling, and also I need to give you the number 5 as I'm connecting on with this. This is also talks about there's your truths are changing, your what you believe and what you're feeling at the moment is, I feel like it's kind of changing. You're kind of going through old stuff, you're getting shot of that, and as you fling that out, you're not really sure what's coming forward. So there's a little bit of they are gorgeous, aren't they, darling? There's a little bit of a kind of funny energy where you kind of haven't got your new stuff in yet, but the old stuff's gone and it's waiting to go. So don't go sucking that old stuff back in again. Keep looking forward and bring in and feel what it is that you need to feel. Sometimes we have to have a little bit of a pause. Sometimes we need to just understand that actually we are transcending, transmuting, developing, all these other spiritual growth words that I can't think of right now. But all of that is what you're going through, my darling, okay? And the last thing I need to say to you, talking of gorgeous, look at that. Boop. You need to look and see your own beauty in yourself, my lovey. Be aware that the moon does affect you, and that doesn't mean you go howling out and start growing claws and fangs and fur and stuff. It means that, you know, your emotions, you feel very deeply. You feel you're very linked with anything that's near water. Get to by bodies of water, whatever that's, whether it's rivers, lakes, oceans, seas, whatever wherever you can get to, my love, get to them. And just allow yourself to just connect with that water and let it soothe you. I also feel like you need to say, just learn to start looking in that mirror and seeing how gorgeous you are. I mean, look, I'm going to show you these nymphs again. And I want to say, this is what you are. See that beauty. See that lovely, gorgeous Lisa rising up and just enjoying how wonderful she is. And just allow that beauty to come forward, my darling. That's right, I'm making so many changes. Out with the old, in with the new. Out with the old. Yeah, I did say that. Anyway, in with the new. So I'll just allow yourself, my lovey, just to enjoy that change. And again, the number 5 has come up again. And I know if you can't understand that, that is to do with changes. And it's also to do with it. I've got to give you the number 2. And I feel that's to do with partnerships and people working together. Just allow them to flow. Allow it all to plan out. I hope that was all right for you, my darling.
Okay, thank you for that, Lisa. Any more of those, please, Mr. Producer? Hi, Julie Harcourt.
Hello, Julie. Donna Zimmerman. Hello to you. Ooh,
Hi,
good
Donna.
afternoon.
Marion Webster.
Hello. Hi, Jade Mehen. How'd you say that? Megan, yeah, hi. Hi to you.
Hi, Nikki Booth.
Okay. Ah, hello, Kirsty Booth. Ah, okay. Hello, Kirsty Booth. Nice to see you. Okay.
Hello, Nicola Humphreys.
Hi, Nicola Humphreys. Lovely to see you. Okay, Emma Betteridge.
So, Emma Betteridge, in answer to your question, can loved ones that have passed come back as your spirit guides? Yes, they can. Ones that are close could be your partner, could be your mum, your dad, ones that are close to you. They won't be your main guide, but obviously they're coming to give you spiritual guidance. They're wanting to direct you, to help you to work, and probably you'd be yourself to give a good example of this.
Yeah, I do have a very good example of this. And for those of you that know already, sorry about that. For those of you that don't know, my ex-partner is in spirit, and he is the my youngest daddy, and he basically now works with me. And because he had all these fantastic gifts here, he could see spirit, feel spirit. He was a fantastic healer. I mean, he could see spirit more than me. And he passed to spirit, and I thought, why didn't he use all these? And then I realized he came close and started working with me. And I realized actually he's working with these fantastic gifts, the other side of the veil. And he's kind of, I feel he's training with me to work with my daughter whenever she's ready. So how lovely is that?
Okay, Emma, I have a grandmother who comes in with yourself. I feel like I'm going on mum's side of the family. I want to say with her, probably 5'1" in height, cuddly to the body. She takes me to the girl that's on the other girl's back and takes me to the eyes in particular, being and the high cheekbones being very familiar. With this lady, I feel that I've got pains in the chest and it's affecting my breathing, and I feel this is how the lady went over. I also want to say with this lady that she had a lovely way about herself, also very, very smiley and very understanding. The lady was on the go all the time, would never stop. She felt very much at ease when she was at home. She wouldn't have had any pretenses. What you saw is what you got with this lady. She shows me like a cuddly dog as a memory. And I also want the 7-inch record of madness that she's shown to myself also. Now, with this lady, I need to say to you, she's making me aware that things have not been easy. I feel very, very tired. I feel very lethargic. I feel that everything's been an upward struggle and a bit too much recently. And it's almost like I need to take a step back and that to try and distance myself from what's going on. I need to say to you that you're stronger than what you think. I want to go to the ages of 11, 19, 26, being difficult times in your life, and that you've got through all of those. And to tell you, for whatever reason, you are a good mum and that you need to believe that. I need to say to you finally that I need to give you a pink rose from the world of spirit, just to say that there's plenty of love coming from her, but there are many over in the spirit world as well. And I need to also tell you that you're once, you're twice, you're 3 times a lady. And she wants you to remember that. And if I can leave that with you, thank you for me.
Oh, that's really lovely. Oh, well done, Mr. Grogan, and thank you to Emma Betteridge. That was lovely. Thank you, darling. It's as simple as that, guys. So let's have some lovely, all you lovely newbies that keep saying, we're new, I'm new. Throw us a question. You never know. We might be able to even answer it. That would be really good. So any more hellos, any more questions, or are you just having the night off, Mr. Producer?
Hello, Sandra Clifton.
Hi, Sandra. Hi, Diane.
Hi, Dan. Hello, Jenny Parsons.
Good evening to you. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry,
Hello,
Scott.
Scott McIntyre.
Oh my God, on the mend. Bless you.
Can you continue to send healing to Scott, please?
Yeah, guys.
Scott McIntyre, if you can just visualize him getting better and being better, and just imagine all green energy being focused towards him.
Yeah, and look after yourself, my darling. Look after yourself.
Hiya, Sharon Jones from Gwent.
Hiya, Sharon. Hiya, Diane Reed.
Hello, Dan
from
Jones
Dundee.
from D. Hello, Josie Madonna.
Hi, Josie.
From California.
Coco Madonna, is it? Yeah. Louise Rebecca.
Hello,
Hi,
Louise
from
Rebecca
Devon.
from Devon. Hello, Don McLeod.
Hi.
Hello, Matthew. Georgia Matthew. Good evening to you as well.
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Mm. Mm. Yeah.
Okay, so from Nikki Booth, it says, would love to know who is my guides, but also I think one of the things perhaps we need to look at is how to connect to your guides. Do you want to start?
Yeah, Nikki, there are, lots of ways to do this, but for me, the easiest way to know and find out who your guides are is just sit in the energy, send up the intention for your guides to step forward, protect you, and look after you, and then just feel them. See what they show you, feel how their energy comes towards you, feel how different it is. Make a mental note of how you feel when you're just sitting there, and then be very aware of how it subtly starts to change as your guides come forward. And just keep practicing that. You will get your confirmation yourself. Now, lots of mediums will tell you, oh, you've got this guide working with you and that guide. And for me, it's nice to hear mediums do that. But getting the confirmation yourself, Nikki, is absolutely amazing. And I do feel there are a lot of loved ones around you, which I'm doing mediumship tonight. I'm going to throw that one over to him because I know he's buzzing to. Okay. Okay. So I hope anybody was watching understood that. Apparently, Nikki's just popped off for the minute. So we're going to pop back before her reading. But for those of you that want to know, it's just, for me, basically, it's just sit in the energy. How would you suggest they connect with their guides?
Working with your guides is to basically go into meditation and allow yourself to allow your guides to step forward, to present themselves and to show themselves.
Okay, so what do you want to do then, Mr. Producer? Okay, so we've just been told Christy has left the building, so proverbially speaking. So when Christy returns again, we'll come back and continue with her message and the guidance and everything that follows therewith. So in the meantime, let's pop on and see somebody else, shall we, Mr. P? Okay. Okay. So, Josh Hughes, sometimes I get a feeling across my face of a kind of feeling like a cobweb that is spirit. Is that spirit coming close? Yes, my darling, in a very short but sweet answer. It's energy, my lovey, and spirit are energy. You are energy. We are all energy. Everything that, I mean, that watch and that picture you're looking at is energy. You know, you're standing on energy. Literally, everything is energy. And as spirit come close, that energy will mix and blend with your energy, which is why you get that sort of tickly thing going on that feels like cobwebs.
Yeah, just echoing everything that Kirsty's just said. I mean, at the end of the day, that's just one way. The other time is feeling like there's cobwebs in your hair. Other thing is that hairs stand up on the back of your neck, on the arms. You might feel hot sometimes, maybe or cold. They're just all different ways of expressing and feeling that energy that's with yourself.
So, Mr. P, can I just ask you in reference to your last comment? Yeah, okay, that's okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's Kirsty. Okay.
So
lovely.
Thank you very much.
Thank
for that,
you, Josh. Okay, Kirsty. Kirsty's back. I don't know if you heard, darling. I'm just quickly refresh what I was going to say, what I was saying. To connect with your guides, my sweetheart, there are lots of ways to do it, but the ways that I find best and easiest, I mean, lots of mediums will tell you how who you've got working with you, and that's really nice, but it's better for me always to have the confirmation myself. It's in... it is basically you sit in the energy. First of all, you sit down, you feel what it's like around you. Just what does it feel like? And then you just breathe, close your eyes, breathe, and then just be very aware of the subtle changes of the energy, because everything around us, including yourself, including spirit, is energy. So you will feel those subtle changes come forward, and the more you do that, they will show you things, they let you feel different things, and you will get to know them yourself. And you know, the more you practice, they will show you their face. You will be aware, you're drawn to different things. When I first became aware of one of my guides, he's an American Indian, I was very much into the Indian memorabilia. Again, when I was aware of another guide that was one of my Egyptian guides, I couldn't get enough of all the Egyptian stuff. So you're getting clues left, right and centre to who they are. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, just all of that. So with yourself, Kirsty, I'm very much aware of a gentleman. I've got pains in my stomach area, which signifies to me either a stomach condition or cancer. I feel that I want to cough quite a lot and sort of gasp for air. I also feel with this gentleman, I'm at least 5'11", if not 6 foot. I've got dark brownish hair. I'm clean shaven. I'm not any facial hair at all. I feel that I would have been a person who would put my hand on my heart, been very honest, sincere. I would have spoken a lot of truths, and I would have stuck up for people and stuck up for what was right, and fought against what was wrong. However, towards the end with this gentleman, I feel that the fight had gone out with him. He couldn't fight anymore. Things were really, really difficult. And with him, it was almost like he just wanted to slip away. He didn't want to leave anyone here, but he wanted to slip away because he was just in too much pain. Now, obviously, you weren't too sure. I don't know how much you know about this way of life, but that's just a coat that's now gone. All that pain and suffering's gone on there. I feel very much personable person. I feel very much that I would have had a lot of people that I would have got on with. I wouldn't have thought there'd be anybody who wouldn't have got on with myself. I had a bit of a warped sense of humour, I need to say, and I was happy mixing with people, but I was also happy in my own company and being in my own company and being with myself. I was a very private person, but I was a happy-go-lucky, quite jokey person also. He shows me a ring with 3 stones in it. I don't know if it's an eternity or engagement ring, but I've got 3 stones in there. Diamond, sort of a gold ring. It's not white gold. And also, I need to say to you, keep smelling cigarette smoke. I don't know if this is with him or not, but he's making me aware of cigarette smoke that you're smelling around the house. He's symbolically giving me a bird, and what I need to say to you is for you to set yourself free, to be the free spirit that you need to be, and to express how you're feeling and anything that the hurt that you're feeling, and express that. He says to me that you're very much a lover of sort of nature, and sort of be there, and he wants you to reconnect to that nature as part of your healing process. He takes me to the month of July for anniversary, birthday or passings, and finally I need to say to you, you keep seeing little flickers of light at the bottom of the garden, and he just wants you to know that he's around. He doesn't want to come too close to you at the moment, not because he doesn't love you, it's just that he knows that that will be too much for you at the moment.
I don't normally do this, but as I'm sat here, I can feel him really closely standing by me. If you haven't felt that, he will be feeling, you will be shown that soon. You will go very cold, and he has got his arm around you and comforting you. Now, I know what Matt just said about he doesn't want to upset you, but there's also a part of him that understands you have to heal. He's making me very emotional when I talk to you, and I'm trying to hold him back because I feel really emotional. I need to say to you, one step, one moment at a time. And it's okay if you do a bit of a dance, 2 steps forwards, 1 step back. It doesn't matter. What matters is if you look after you, my darling. You look after you. And I just want to say, like I said, you will feel him.
I need to give you 38. I don't know if that was his age or whatever, but I need to give you the number 38. I've just heard 38.
And he's talking about opening the curtains. Somebody has to open the curtains. I think he's laughing a little bit there, so I don't know what that's about. But I'm going to leave his love with you, darling, because he's ever so close. He's so emotional. He feels so deeply for you. It breaks his heart to see you cry, but he knows you have to heal. And he knows you've got to be kinder to yourself and just give yourself as much time as you need. My darling, do you hear me? As much time as you need, because it was a horrible shock.
Okay, so thank you very much for that, and hopefully that helps. Hello, Pamela Astor.
Pamela, nice to see you. Hi, Kaz Smith.
Hi, Kaz Smith.
Good evening. Lovely smile there. Okay, so Mr. Producer's kind of wanted to put a little tweak on one of the questions, and that is, how would you recognise if you have sort of spirit in your house? Well, I'm going to just sort of blast the heck out of a lot of you and say they walk among us all the time. We live on an air base, and I'm telling you, there's not a day go past but I don't get naughty words, naughty songs about naughty people, about people in my mind from some of the airmen that have been here before, and the songs that they sing. There's lots of signs that they'll be around you. As the lovely, we was talking to the lovely lady earlier on. They play with your hair, and they get you cold. You get cold down certain sides or at the back. You'll see shadows. What else?
You might see orbs, like white round objects. Be careful that if you're using cameras and it's come up on your camera, that it's not dust particles, but you could see orbs. As Kirsty says, you can see shadows. Other things you might hear knockings, or what we call rappings in the wall. There may be, there's good and bad in all places. So you might also get an uncomfortable feeling that you don't want to go to a particular room in the house. Perhaps the animals in the house being drawn maybe to look at the door, or again not wanting to go in a particular room. So there's lots of different ways. You can also actually see physical ghosts as well, where you may see them. So obviously ghosts are different to spirit as they're earthbound. So there is different
Explain
ways.
what the ghosts are a little bit more.
Just have done. I just said it's earthbound spirits.
Yeah, they're just earthbound. A little bit more.
So they haven't crossed over. So they're earthbound.
Okay, all
so
right.
Why don't you explain?
Yeah, sometimes spirit will, a lot of mediums will, I know certain mediums in particular think that it's a load of rubbish that spirits get stuck, but I don't. I believe that it's not that they don't want to go to the light, it's because they've got other stuff that they need to, they're a little bit consumed with. And although they may have, had spirit try to take them or show them the light, it's just not sort of happened for them because of other stuff. So to me, ghosts, I don't actually like that word. I just feel that there's spirits that are literally waiting to cross over, and they kind of haven't done that. I'm going to flick you right in the ear in a minute, cheeky devil.
So anyway, with ghosts, all right, going back to the earthbound spirits, one of the things that's important to point out, and I don't know if this is where Kirsty was going, you have to decide if you want to go over to the light, and some people don't want to go over to the light. So as a result, they remain here.
Thank you for finishing my sentence, dear. You're so kind. It wasn't just orbs. You'll tell the difference. Okay, well, orbs I think are fantastic in themselves anyway, because they're not just bits of dust. You'll see them flying about up, left, right. Bits of dust don't do that. Is it someone I don't know? Well, what do you think? Come on, you're working as your mediumship today.
I need to say to you, trust what you feel. And I know that sounds a bit of a cop-out, but basically it's what you feel is to be right. I'm going to tell you who it is. That's your homework for you to understand. I do feel there is a motherly presence, but whether that is the person that you're feeling, I couldn't tell you at this point, I'm afraid.
I also feel there's a grandfather around you as well, so I don't know if it's the same, but I heard grandfather the minute I looked at your picture. So is it my turn to do a card?
It's your turn to read.
Okay, Nina. Okay, I'm going to card my lovey for Nina. Okay, I want to say there's a person that you've been questioning around you at the moment. I feel like, are they telling lies? Are they telling the truth? Am I getting that funny feeling? I need to say to you, there's a little bit of your past that's coming forward, and it's almost like pecking your shoulder, making, sometimes when you have an experience in the past and it affects you as in the now. Well, I think there's something regarding a person and trust at the moment. I need to say to you, the person that has been in your mind about whether should you trust them, I'm being told you should trust them. This is about you opening your heart, my darling, opening up to have a little, you feel it's male. All right, okay, darling. If you feel it's male, then ask them if it's your grandfather, darling. Ask them, and allow them, and make sure you're put a bubble of protection around yourself and talk to them. I don't feel it's negative anyway, Nina. From what I can feel, I don't feel it's negative. So don't worry. Right. Anyway, so going back to the cards I was reading for you, I feel like you're being told open your heart wider, stop caging it and barbed wiring it shut because you've been hurt in the past. Um, you know, you're missing out on wonderful things. There are trustworthy people in this world, my darling. Not everybody is here to hurt you. Let go of the fear. Okay, let go of that fear, you know, and you know, you are safe, and get rid of call in Archangel Michael if you believe in the angels, get him to clear you, and stop allowing the fear to get in the way of relationships around you. And I mean, I'm not talking necessarily you know, partnership relationships. I just mean relationships in general, because friendships can hurt us, families, well, goodness me, I think we all know families can hurt us. And at the end of the day, you've got to try and open your heart enough to allow yourself to I've recorded it around my daughter so I can send it to a page. What? Right, Nina, we are about to launch a brand new magazine. So if you hold fire with that, sending it to a page, because everybody on SPTV can have a little snoop at what's going on, because you'll be able to, there'll be things that you can upload to you know, regards to linking in with the SPTV magazine. So hold fire for that for a minute and remember what I've said. And so when that new page, that new magazine comes into view, plus also there is a program that is linked with the new magazine, which is the lovely presenter Holly. I don't know if Holly's still on. Holly, if you're still on, my darling, then if you can sort of give her a little wave, and then she knows where she can keep an eye on regards to posting that. So as I was saying, Nina, you've got to give yourself a little bit of time, my darling. Give yourself the time to change, to allow yourself to grow and trust from the hurt and pain that has been caused before. Allow yourself to have the relationships that you deserve, and allow yourself to heal and see again. I've got that card. See the beauty. See the beauty that is you, my darling. No, don't just kind of, you know, think, oh yeah, I like this, but I like that. It's about your spirit. It's about your soul. It's about the whole of you, inside and out. Love every single bit of you. Open that heart and know you deserve to be happy in every single part of your life, especially in all your relationships.
So thank you for that, Nina.
Okay, the new magazine is an online one. For those of you that haven't sort of seen this, there was actually a show. When was it, Mr. P?
It's Tuesday.
Last Tuesday. So if you go back, whether you're on Facebook or whether you're on YouTube, go back and check out on the pages. There will be a little lovely little show with a lovely new presenter that we've got called Holly, and you can find out a little bit more about it. Is it actually called the show? Is it actually called, what's the show called? The show is called My Spirit Life. So go onto the SPTV pages, whichever sort of place you're looking at, and Google it, as in not Google it, but search for it, I beg your pardon. And oh, okay. Apparently you go on the Facebook fan page. That would also be, you know, another way to look at it as well. Okay.
Okay, so thank you for that, Nina. Any more lows, please, Miss Producer?
Oh, by the way, the magazine's online and it's free for everybody. Yay! Ah, Mr. Peace posted the link to the magazine video there down in the comments below. So have a little snoop in a minute. Not yet. Okay. Thank you all, so many of you lovely new people that are joining us today.
Hello, Trish Cook.
Hi, Trish. It's a lovely smiley face. Kerry Taylor Stevenson. Hello to
Kerry.
you.
Hello, Jan Parks.
Hi, Jan. Hi, Jane Eyre.
Hi, Jane.
After the book.
Hello, Louise Evans.
Hi, Louise Evans. Hi,
Hello,
Julie Gage.
Hello, Dan O'Donnell.
Hi, Dan. Hi, Louise Evans again. Ah, yes, again. Yeah. Lisa Crook. Hello to you.
So it's lovely to see so many new faces coming onto the show.
Yeah,
welcome.
thank you.
I'm Matt. This is Kirsty. Just to explain to the people that are new to the show and the way that it works, we post a question each week, and the question is down below about in Reiki. Say, just for today, I would blah blah blah. What would you do spiritually? Or is it a question that you've always wanted to know on a spiritual nature, maybe mediumship, Reiki, healing, anything else? They're the only two ways that you can get a reading.
There is a great question come up, Lady Ginny Ann. That is a great question, young lady, a great question. What is the best way to deal with ascension? I can't even talk today. Say that again.
Ascension.
Yeah, I've got my teeth just starting. I think I must have picked yours up by mistake. Ascension. Mr. Producer falling off his chair. Sorry about that. The ascension symptoms. Do you have any tips, my darling? What I would like to say is TLC. Okay, it's a bit like when you have, you know, when you have the issues with the moon and regards to being feeling very, very strong emotions and how different emotions will come out different phases of the moon. Get to know yourself, recognize what they are, you know, eat well, drink loads, sleep as much as you can, bath, relax, meditate, and just know that it soon will pass. That's my tips. Over to you, Groggy.
And all of those.
With my teeth
so,
in.
Lady Ginny, I am aware of a grandfather figure that's around yourself. I feel like I'm on father's side of the family. The gentleman's got quite a lot of hair. He's not balding at all. He's clean shaven, nice disposition about himself, nice way. Probably put him 5'8"-ish in height, so not too small. With this gentleman, I feel very charismatic. I feel that I'm very much a person who could converse at different levels. I also feel with this gentleman that I was very worldly wise. I was also very clever up here. I feel that my passing was very quick. I was here 1 minute, gone the next. I feel like I've gone with a heart condition. And I also feel with this gentleman that there was a lot of people that I would have liked to have said goodbye to that I didn't get the opportunity to. I feel with this gentleman also that I'm quite youngish. I feel 73, 74. I haven't gone into older bones. If I wasn't that age, then I look that age. But I looking at it, and I'm feeling sort of 73, 74. I also feel with this gentleman that he was a man who could carry himself. He, like I said, he could converse at different levels in an organization. He was a hard worker and would have worked just probably past his retirement. But if you would have said to him, you can work a bit longer, he would have been happy to do that. I also feel with this gentleman that towards the end, things got too much. I feel quite stressed out. Things in the family and everything else just got too much. And I feel like I'm taking a step back a little bit from just everything. I also want to say he's making me feel with yourself is that with you, there is so much going on, and sometimes my emotions are all too consuming and things get too much, and there has been emotions around me. He's making me aware of those emotions. I was asking him to step those back, and I just need to say to you, you need to speak. You need to speak about how you're feeling. You need to speak your truth, and you need to people that are close to you, confide in them and to trust them. You have a good intuition and you have a good gut feeling. You need to trust that gut feeling with what you're feeling, but to be able to express it. And this is the reason he's come in, because like I said, he could converse well and he had a good way about him and a big heart, and he wants to come in to help you to get through these difficult times at the moment and to be able to talk through about how you're feeling. The final thing I just need to give you, I need to give you 2 dates. These will either be on the day, 2 days outside. The first one is March the 16th. These will be anniversary birthdays or passings. And June the 12th is the second date. And the message from him is keep going. You are a wonderful person. You've got lots to offer, but now it's time to realise that for yourself. And if I can leave that with you, thank you for working with me.
And I also need to say to you, Ginny, when I said drink, I see what's in your cup there, my love. It's not gin. I'm not talking about drinking the gin. Some of the old clear brain juice, I'm afraid, my lovey. Okay, Mr. B. What do I want? I want you.
Hello, Lisa.
What is it? Ah. Hello, everyone. Mr. Producer. Yes. We were sitting, just to let you know, Mr. Producer and me were singing a bit of the old
Hello,
Spice
Bottle.
Girls.
Hello, Nene.
And Matt was being really sensible, doesn't he?
Comes with years of training, Mr. Producer. Hello, Netstit.
Hi, Netstit. Sue. Yeah,
Boyloo.
Sue.
Hello, Sue Boyloo.
Sue, yeah, Sue. Lovely
Hello,
to
Jenny
see you.
Parsons.
Hi, Jenny. Oh, Jenny, that's a lovely thing to say. Thank you. You're very, very sweet, my darling. Very sweet.
And very much live, love, and laughter, most definitely.
Yeah.
Hello, Michelle Webber.
Hello, Michelle. Hi, Natalie.
Hello, Natalie Nill.
Again, lots and lots of lovely new people.
Asher.
Hi, Asher.
Emma.
Thank you all so much for joining us.
Hello, Tabitha Thrash.
Mister, can we dance to that one?
Hello, Emma Jane Poston.
Hi, Emma Jane Poston. Can we go back, please, Mr. B? Okay, Kerry Taylor Skates. Hello to you. Tilly Creighton. Hello to you. Yes, cool. DCJ. Hello,
DCJ.
Right, Tabitha Aaron Thrash. Now, I don't know if it's Tabitha or Aaron who's said this question, and I think that is a great question because it carries on to what we were talking about. And I'm going to throw this at you because it was you that brought it up. So I'm going to let you answer it. So what causes one to stay earthbound? And I'm assuming, obviously, you're talking about spirit.
And Aaron, there's various things that enable us to be earthbound. Sometimes it could be the location that we don't want to leave. We're too emotionally attached, perhaps. You know, we are bound by a loved one to remain there, and perhaps it's because there's been a murder or something very tragic that was unexpected. We weren't expecting to cross over so quickly, so we're not ready to go over. If you think of the like of the Sixth Sense film and all of that type of thing, where he doesn't realise he's in spirit, so he's earthbound. And it could be that the love of your life is the person that you don't want to leave, and you don't want to cross over because you don't want to leave them over. As I said to you, the way that it works, hello Tabitha, the way that it works is that everyone is given the option whether they want to go to the light. It's none of this sort of like, right, we're going to, as mediums, going to send you to the light. If you don't want to go, you won't go. You know, I'm sure now there's loads of people tapping away, I'm a medium, they always go to light. No, they don't. They're given the option.
In our opinion.
Okay, now, if they want to go over, they're greeted by their loved ones and then taken over. As mediums, we can then show them the light, ask for a loved one to come through and to bring them, to help them to go over. If they don't want to, they won't go over to that light, and that then will mean they'll be earthbound.
Yeah, I don't know if Matt said it, but for me, it's just unfinished business. Can often hold people down. And, sometimes that could mean something like anger as well. You're really angry with something and you haven't sort of explained to them. That's why, you get grumpy and stroppy people. Well, you get grumpy and stroppy spirits sometimes, and they want to deal with whatever they've got to deal with before, because that is kind of hangs over them like a bit of a cloud and they can't see past it. So sometimes they can't see the light. How sometimes, let's take if somebody's struggling with something in our lives now, this side, sometimes we can show somebody the way, but they won't necessarily take that. They won't necessarily take that way. What will often happen, they will just focus on what they've got to do. So, and often when they've done that, then they will see that.
The last two things to say is there are some religions that believe that it's a halfway house, like purgatory and stuff like that. My belief is that isn't the case. From the spirits, that you're either earthbound or you're in the spirit realm. There's no halfway. There's no torture in between. And the final thing to say is, it's down to that individual. There is nobody saying that they can't cross over. And the very final thing to say to you is, if that person decides they want to go over and they're ready to go over at a later stage, they can do that also.
Absolutely. And I also want to go back to I want to throw a question out. Okay, so if there isn't, there are people out there that don't believe that people get stuck when they pass over. Spirit gets stuck. So to me, my mind, why have we got spirit rescue circles? Why have we got what's that course we just done?
Spirit release.
Spirit release. Why is there a need for these if that's over? Mr. P, can you go back to the first question, and the next one can we answer is Gail, please?
Can I just ask, just to mention what was just there? We can choose to go over at a later stage. It's not final. That's not it. Basically, once we've decided, that's it.
Of course.
Which is why we have rescue mediums who will then assist us to go over to the light, because we are then saying to them, it's now time to go.
And they do a fantastic job, because once you've done whatever you need to do that you've got stuck with, then you want the light. You're looking for it. You can see it. That's my opinion. So that was that. So can we now go back to that other lady? No, the one before, Tabitha. Please. Tabitha, go back to Pat. I'll pull some cards for Tabitha. Thank you. Right, Tabitha, I'm very aware straight away that you are a healer. All right, my darling. I don't know if you've done healing. You're aware of this, but when people talk to you, they get you'll probably find lots of people kind of talk to you and tell you their business without you even realizing. You're kind of sort of saying hi, and next thing you know, they're telling you a lot of what's gone on in their life, because you have this lovely open healing energy. Those that you love or have compassion for, if they hug you or you hold hands, quite often your hands will tingle. They will feel warmth coming from your hands. This is all signs that you are a healer. You're also a healer by talking to people. You help others. Just yes. Oh no, there, perfect. There is some really important healing work that you need to be doing right now. I want to thank you for what you have done, but there is also some more important stuff to do. I feel like it's more, there's more coming, all right, for you. And I feel like you've got to show others the way. All right, so this is time for taking another one of my beautiful cards. Okay. With my gorgeous stag there. This is about leadership. This is about taking your place and showing others how to get to a better way, get to a better headspace, get to a better part of their life. This is all a progression from your healing. This is probably what you realize you're doing already with the fact that you're a nurse, but to me, I feel like it's a bigger progression. It's more doors opening for you with that, and I feel that you need to take these because you are meant to be expanding that healing element of you, and I do feel like there's a massive change coming on with you. So I don't know whether that is in your personal life or your working life. I'm not being shown, but I do feel like, you know, it's like a butterfly. You're opening your wings. Things are starting to you've gone through something, you're coming out the other side, and I feel like this is now your time to start testing out your wings. How, you know, how do they work? How do they fly? And showing the world exactly what the beautiful Tabitha is with her gorgeous wings. Okay, that's absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much, Tabitha. Thank you so much.
I just need to add just the last thing there. I wouldn't normally do this, but I just need to say, just for today, I will not get angry. So just be aware of that one.
Okay, lovely.
So,
lovely.
So
Mr. P, can we go back to Gail? Thank you. Can we go back to Gail? Because Gail made a really good point there, Mr. P. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe next week we should do an ascension question. Okay, so the lovely Gail has said, what's the difference between staying earthbound and staying close to a loved one as spirit? And my interpretation of that is when you're staying earthbound, you haven't crossed over, okay? The natural route, the natural course, in my understanding, is that when spirit leaves the body, we go to, we go to the spirit world. Okay, we go through the light, if you call it, whatever you want to call it, however you want to explain it, into the spirit world. Okay, the people. No, I don't want to call them people, but they are people. Okay, the spirits that are caught earthbound don't make that. Don't go through the gateway. They don't go through the light because they kind of got focused on something different, or they was unable to for whatever reason at that moment. Okay, that doesn't mean the spirit world have given up on them or aren't there for them or anything like that. It just means they couldn't see at that time, as we've just explained. So that's what the earthbound spirits are in my interpretation. And the ones that are the loved ones spirit, they come back. Now you have to understand the mechanics of the spirit world as we know it, and we do vaguely only know it because at the end of the day we have to find our own truth within that. But spirit don't have time. Okay, so if you think about your loved ones, they can be there, but that's coming from the spirit world. The veil is so close, they can just be there, but they've already gone to the veil and they are coming back. So you know, they're not continuous. I mean, okay, I'm just going to say it as it is. They're not sitting there watching you have a pee on the toilet. You know, there is times when you think, I'm not always with you. I'm sorry, I made Mr. P shake. Mr. P said he's never going to go naked again because he's a bit shy. But spirit don't watch. There's certain things they don't watch. They're not literally there all the time. But if you send a thought up, boom, they're there. That is my opinion of it. Over to you, because you probably have some technical way of saying it differently to me.
No, I wouldn't do that. You explained it very well. So I'm just going to leave it as that.
Oh, I say. That's good.
However, no.
However. But do they have a different plane, or are they earthbound, or are they pure and happy? Oh, go on, you get that.
Okay,
bit.
So, but do they have different pain if they are earthbound, or if they cross, are they pure and happy? Right, so when we cross over to the spirit, if you think of our physical body being our coat, we shed the coat when we cross over. So any pain that is expressed by a medium is just evidence for you to say this is how they passed. All of that pain is gone. if they're earthbound, they will still suffer that because they're still earthbound. They haven't shed the coat because they haven't crossed over, so they still hold that coat and still hold the pains.
The energy of it,
yeah. A person who hasn't crossed over, say for example, wants to remain there, will have the pain of the emotions. They will have the pain of the fact that they've been murdered. All the the unease, all of the negative emotions. For spirit, they will always have the positive emotions. They might bring through evidence of negative emotions, like, they didn't like the dinner you keep making, you're a rubbish cook or whatever else. However, they will always come in on a loving light. Yes, there is negative and light, positive wherever you are, but they will always come in on that, unless probably 96, 97% of the time. So hopefully that explains that. Right, now. Okay, now, obviously, you know who I've got, but I don't have any facial hair this time. I'm clean shaven. I want to say 6'2", 6'1", 6'2" in height. I want to say with this gentleman that I would have pulled faces all the time. I wouldn't have been apologetic if I would have used a few blue expletives in my language. And I would have also said with this gentleman that I had a heart of gold, and I always put everybody before myself and at the detriment of myself. So you know who I've got, but I also feel I've got a fatherly figure behind him as well. Your electrical items have been going on the blink and being aware of, and that things have been playing up. There has also been like a burning smell that you keep smelling. I'm not saying anything is burning, but I also want to say I keep smelling gas as well. So obviously check if there's any of that going on. I also keep wanting to scratch the sides of my head, and I feel you keep getting this sort of sensation. I don't feel like I can sit still with this man. I'm always on the go, and I'm always sort of like, right, I'm going to sit down. No, I'm not. I'm going to stand up. And it's just like, please just sit down. It's almost like you've got ants in your pants type of thing with this gentleman. He has a love for the outdoors and like trees and the greenery and everything else. He has just an affinity to animals and to people and to a respect for nature. But he also had a respect for older people, and I don't mean like giving up your seat, that type of thing. He had a respect that he looked up to the older generation. And what was that? I wondered what that was. Gas has checked. I scratched my head. Okay. He has a respect for the older people. So if somebody his own age would have said such and such a thing, he'd be like, no, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're telling me. If someone else said exactly the same thing, was an older generation, he'd go, yeah, I believe what that person says. Because it was almost like the older person has more wisdom and that. Now, at the moment, there is lots of confusion around yourself. There is like, what direction, what is happening. It almost feels like everything is changing around you. It's almost like you've had the rug taken on you. Every bit of your life is changing dramatically. And there's almost like the world's been turned upside down. And I need to say to you, this is in the last month. This isn't the past and everything that's been going on. This is in the last month. It's gone absolutely silly. There has been thoughts of moving. And he wants you to move forward with conviction. Your middle child, now I know you've got 3, but the middle child, there has been lots of things happening there emotions wise, and he's trying to help and he's been around. And you must have a dog. You must have a dog or had a dog. I'm being shown a small dog. And it's got like longish ears, but it's only a small dog. What was that dog done today? It's like a dash hound.
Dalmatian. No, dash hound. Yeah.
Like a dash
sausage
hound.
dog.
Like a sausage dog. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. But it's a brown one. So I need to give you that. And I need to say to you, although things have been difficult for yourself, understand that every hurdle that's now been put in front of you, rather than stopping and feeling like everything's on standstill, you are leaping over those. He is pushing you over. And he says, he's shown me that when you get to a hurdle now, rather than you jumping over it, if you won't go over it, he'll chuck you over it. Because he had that sort of sense of humour. He'll push you over, and he's showing sort of the Vicar of Dibley sort of in the sort of the mud in the face and all of that. But he's laughing with that. He would have liked things like the Vicar of Dibley. He would have also liked Bottom and like Young Ones and that type of sense of humour. So he brings in loads of love for you, but he really wanted one. Okay, I just need to say to you. He was your rock, but equally you were his, and he's always around you. And don't ever doubt that he never is. And there is a door that keeps getting stuck under the stairs, and he's just joking, saying he's holding the other side. No, he's saying just to have a look at that, but he's showing you that he's around you at the moment, Gail. So thank you for working with me.
Thank you, my darling. That was absolutely awesome. Yeah, and thank you too, my sweetheart. That was wonderful, lovely evidence. Okie dokie. Oh, that's really lovely. Oh, I'm so pleased you could take all that, Gail. So pleased. But then, hey, you were absolutely awesome today, and Spirit reward awesomeness by coming through and bringing more awesomeness to you. So be awesome, everybody. Hi, Jenny Margaret Parsons. Hi, I'm in development, but recently I've been struggling on my journey. Is there anything you can suggest to do to help me? For me, my darling, I think the first thing you need to do is just be patient with yourself. It's a journey. Quite literally, as you've written there. It's not a destination, so there's no rush. It'll take as long as it needs, and meander. Enjoy the journey, enjoy the progression of what you've got. And I'm going to let Matt answer the rest of bits and bobs, but for me, just relax and allow it to flow. Stop putting yourself under so much pressure.
So for myself, Jenny, the first thing we always do when we're starting on our journey, because we start to get things, we then sort of like, well, I see the next thing, or I see the next thing. And we're always like rushing to get to the end point, but it's about actually sort of taking stock and being happy with what we've got at that moment in time. Yes, stretching our ability, but being aware of where we are in our development. It's also important to know where you are in your development. What is it? Why are you struggling? Is it that things aren't being explained to you? Is it that you're getting imagery? If you're in a development group, then ask your teacher, what do you need to do to get better? To ask for constructive criticism, to say, if I'm struggling with this, how do I improve it? How do I change it? We very much believe in our teaching and in our own development circles a number of things. Number one is that the time when you stop developing is the time to leave that group. The other one is that, the rate of progression is different in everybody, and the rate of progression, although it's different, everyone gets to the same point, but at different rates. As Kirsty quite rightly said, don't rush it. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. And don't complicate things. Spirit don't want it to be complicated. They want it to be as simple as possible. They want to have as many mediums working for themselves to bridge that communication between their world and ours, and to bring comfort to the people that they want. If you are constantly beating yourself up, all that's going to do, if you imagine this being the tube of communication that's going through, all you're going to do is make it tighter and tighter so nothing gets through. Hopefully that helps you, Jenny.
Okay, my darling. Right. I feel like, Jenny, that you've got there's something about you that you're not acknowledging with yourself. I'm being shown that you've got to, there's some sort of acceptance about who you are, what you're feeling, that you're just not hearing within yourself. We have to understand ourselves as mediums, as people, in order to change and move to, move on with our lives or our growth or development. And I want to say to you, admit that truth to yourself. Okay, be honest. I feel like, sometimes we don't want to hear something. We're just going la 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 la, and I feel like you need to just. I just feel like I've become stuck with it. Again, stop beating yourself up. Just relax and allow spirit to call them in, ask them to help, and allow that to flow through with your sort of stuckness. I also want to say to you, my darling, pay attention to your dreams. That is what I feel. There is something I'm not getting, and it's holding me back. Again, with your mediumship, darling, it's again, just stop beating yourself up. Stop. Okay, when we say we are holding, something's holding us back, it's usually ourselves on some level. Whether that's we are paying attention to too much attention to something that's negative that's around us externally, or whether it's we are not listening to ourselves internally. And as Mr. P said, there's barriers coming there. So let those barriers go. Admit your truth, my darling. There is a barrier there. You've put up yourself there somewhere. So let that go. I want to say to you, Spirit are trying to come in to your dreams, because I feel like your head is really, really busy. You're one of these ladies that think lots. And, it comes in at you. They're like little bees, and they're coming in, all these thoughts at about 100 miles an hour. And you quite often, your life is busy and you don't have the time to actually sit and just and allow spirit to come in until you're on your circle. And I think this is why they're trying to come in and giving you your help via your dreams, because that often is the time when we are at our calmest, just before we go to sleep. Pay attention to how you feel just before you nod off, and just when you're waking up. Those are the two most receptive states that you will hopefully remember what spirit have said or are saying to you. They will come to you in your dreams. So often, right up, I think some people say it's within the first 10 to 20 seconds you will lose, your memory starts fading about what you've dreamt about. So when you open your eyes, grab that bit of paper and write. It doesn't matter what you write, what's in your head, write it, because that will be spirit saying to you, this is what's going on for you. I do want to say also, there's this lovely little bee on this card, and it's bringing in lots of prosperity for you. Prosperity isn't always about money. It's about opportunities. It's about development. It's about growth. It's about all sorts of wonderful, good stuff coming towards you. And that's actually quite bizarre that I would use the analogy of bees, because actually there's a little elf sitting on the bee there. And I want to say you are busy as a bee with that, but all these flowers are big and opening. This is your spiritual growth. This is your spirituality. You've got to bust down them park them bees to one side, one at a time, and just allow that light to come forward, my darling, because I want to say the knowledge is all there. Just allow your mind to get that peace and just that calmness, and allow it all to come through, my darling. And look, see, the knowledge is all there. Thank you very much, Jenny, for working with me, darling.
Good, Jenny.
Okie dokie.
Hello, Divine Sparkle.
Hello, lovely boys. How are you, my darlings? I hope you're all good. Hello, Lisa. Nice to see you. Yeah, beautiful pink hair. Matching lippy. Love a bit of matchy. Love a bit of matchy. Love it, love it. Hello, Millsy.
Hello, Millsy M23.
I hope that's not the motorway.
Hello, Tracy McIntosh.
Tracy McIntosh. Hi, nice to see you, my darling. Matty, tell him. What did you tell him? That's what I want to know. Oh, yeah. I know. I tell rubbish jokes. I can't help it.
Really sorry.
I'm not. Okay.
Hello,
Hi, Rebecca. Nice to see you.
Hello, Michelle Taylor.
Hi, Michelle. We're good, my darling.
Well,
I hope you're all good too.
Hello, Vatrina Foudry.
It's easy for you to say. Good from Monday afternoon to you too,
hello,
my
Dave
darling.
Spencer.
Hello, Dave Spencer. How are you doing?
Hello,
Gloria. Do you know, again, she's got one of them names you can't, you got to sing it. Go on, sing it. Sing Gloria, go on.
Sarah Gill.
Nah. What is it like?
Hello, Lisa Crook.
Hi, Lisa Crook. Well, sadly, we're a bit like a boomerang. We're here every Monday. We come back. So if you tune in again next Monday, that'd be really cool to see you then.
And hello, Trish Cook.
Hi, Trish. Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Right. Can I just say thank you all so much for joining in with us today, because without you we wouldn't have a show. We are so very privileged to be able to converse with a lot of you, join in this conversation, have a laugh, have a giggle, and throw in a few good laughters and everything. So I really appreciate, I want to say a big love and big thank you to you all for jumping on, whether it's Facebook or it's YouTube. Thank you so much for jumping on and seeing us all.
Yes, thank you. And you may think, oh no, it's that time again. What are we going to do? That means SPTV's over for another Monday. Oh no, it's not. It's got the full week of different things. So let's have a quick look at what we've got coming up on SPTV. And tomorrow it's the Spiritual Touch with our lovely Wendy Lindsay. And that's at 1 o'clock. Tomorrow via the Zoom, and you'll find details on the SPTV fan page.
And we've got the absolutely smashing Jane Morton, psychic counsellor, guiding you through your love life. I don't know why I get all unnecessary when I say that, but sorry about that. Guiding you through your love life tomorrow from 8 p.m. She's absolutely amazing. Tune in.
Can I just say she doesn't talk like that?
No, she doesn't. Okay.
And then they've just said a quick hello, but Ricky and Tyler are with us at 10 o'clock UK time. Be aware of the time differences on all of these shows wherever you are around the world, but it's 10 o'clock UK time, giving you mediumship and oracle readings.
Yeah, pop on and see these chaps, because you know, it's lovely to see them working. You see all sorts of different mediums working, and it's you get lots more readings. So jump on.
So tune into SPTV, go on to Spiritual Psychic TV on Facebook and YouTube, and you can also go onto the website at spiritualpsychictv.online, and you can see courses and different things. We're MK Clairvoyance, Matt and Kirsty, so visit us at Facebook at MK Clairvoyance or mkclairvoyance.com.
And breathe.
I need a week's rest now.
Right, can I just say thank you so much once again, you lovely lot, for joining us today. We really appreciate it. As always, we've had a ball. Come and join us again next Monday. In the meantime, check out what is gone all during the week, because there's loads and loads of goodies. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful week. Stay safe, and we look to seeing you and having some fun with you next week. Take care
and breathe. And yes, no.
Take care, guys. Bye.
All right, then. Take care, everyone.
Stay safe.
Say bye.